You know, they finally proved this like flood theory.
Which theory?
That an asteroid hit like North America essentially and created such a large wake of water that it nearly covered the majority of North America, if not the globe, and spawned a brand new ice age.
When was this?
This has been like an ongoing thing. So
no, but like which era do they think this happened in?
Oh, we're currently in the Holocene, which is a time period of.
This is like pre-humanity.
This is actually no.
The flooding was pre-humanity?
Not pre-humanity. Yeah, this is the thing. So we found.
So interesting. Do you think that could be a reference then to what?
To Noah.
To Noah's Ark.
I think so. That's what they think.
Yeah. Well, they did find. I mean, there was evidence of flooding in the earth previously. They have found, which they related to Noah's Ark. They also think they have found boat marks on a mountain in the Middle East somewhere that could indicate flooding and a boat landing like high up above what is our current sea level.
We also found this enormous city, one of the largest cities ever found in archaeology, that is 30,000 years older than Stonehenge.
Wow.
So it's like the whole idea of our history is completely fabricated. Like our timeline, completely false. Like Native Americans, right, had one of the most sophisticated cultures. But we don't talk about that.
No, of course not.
Right? We're talking like
because when people came to America, they just immediately assumed like savages. Like that was the you know, that song in Pocahontas where they're singing about savages. Like they completely assumed that this was like an uncivilized society. And it was like, no, they had like culture, society, government system,
with
everything.
Hundreds of thousands of citizens. Like we're talking cities larger than ancient Rome.
Yeah.
And this is a crazy mystery, by the way. There was this city, I forget, it was a little bit older than ancient Rome, but it was nearly the size in comparison, maybe smaller. Don't quote me on these numbers. But basically, the mystery is this. Everyone just picked up and left. Just completely left the city.
Isn't this the thing of Roanoke? Isn't that the mystery of Roanoke?
No, that's, no, we're talking like before Because
Roanoke
Aztec
was
times.
when there was a whole civilization that just vanished. You know about this, right?
Yeah, where colonists came over to Roanoke and established a base, and then everyone left.
Well, they went. There was something weird about it. They found this area, Roanoke, which was like a whole like Native American civilization. They left, they came back, and the whole thing had gone.
Crazy. Yeah. Well, the people are gone, but the structures were there, right?
Yeah, but everyone had left, and they still don't know what happened.
I think that's easy to explain, though. I think that they just came so woefully unprepared to live in North America, and then they met the Native Americans who might have been nice to them, and they saw, well you know how to plant.
They thought it was India. That's why they call them Indians. Because they landed in America, they were like, India.
They thought it was India?
That's why they call them Indians. They thought they landed in India. They didn't know where they were sailing. They were just like, wee, and they set off, and they landed, and they were like, yeah, we're in India.
See, that's really hard for me to believe.
That's why they called Native Americans Indians for the longest time, because they were like, we're in India.
But I feel like someone knew.
I just didn't say anything.
You know what I mean? No, I'm serious.
Like one guy on the ship, like the deck sweep was like, this doesn't feel right.
Well, no,
guys.
I mean, I can prove it right now.
This is India.
I can prove it right now.
Prove it.
There were Norse ships before Columbus or anybody discovered, right?
The Vikings found America first, for sure.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
But when like Columbus and everyone arrived, they originally thought they landed in India.
Right, but do you think Columbus knew that it wasn't India?
He just couldn't be bothered to change the name.
No, I think they were trying to mask the new world, like almost like create kind of a propaganda storyline so that people wouldn't be rushing to collect its resources. And I think they wanted to just have it to themselves. So like, yeah, it was India. You know, like, oh yeah, it's India.
I don't know.
Yeah, you would immediately know if it's, first of all, if they've ever heard of India.
I don't know, because when you land on a continent, it's not like the world just screams out like, this is England. Like, you don't know where you are until you can investigate.
That's true, but languages and the color of people were different.
Well, that's why they call them Indians. Why else would they call Native Americans Indians?
I don't know.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I'm totally speculating. Why are mermaids real? We'll never know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but mermaids are definitely real.